Hello, let's get started to the topic is the 4T learning approach. Basically, you're coming from school dependent student mindset to independent learner and professional approach. Let's see how this journey goes live. So the first thing what we need to show you, the 4Ts, introduce them. The first one is a tool. Tools are essentially anything which you do to perform a task. It can be a hardware tool, software tool, or a paper, pen, you name it. The world is full of tools. Computer, laptop, your lab equipment, many tools around. Depends on the task. If you are a truck driver, truck is a tool. The training is give you knowledge and skill how to use those tools in a standard way of learning about whatever is the tool defined to. The third T is about technique. Techniques are a expert strategy which comes with experience. People develop them, especially those techniques which are combined to those two tools which never thought can be combined and do something different. Similarly, is somebody just using a standard spoon to do a task other than what normally spoon does. You can also call it life hacks, and that increases the capability of those tools, and those techniques come from normally from the gurus. And the last one is very important, is the temperament. You learn some tools, you got some training, and you develop some techniques or got some techniques. But if you don't have learning or a growth mindset, then you have not developed your lifelong learning experience. Let me explain a little bit more about it. When you talk about tools, they can be physical, digital. Nowadays, a lot of tools are digital. For example, in a learning ones nowadays, a laptop, a specific software, or all sorts of tools, Google and AI tools. In a physical world, hammer, even a small pen is also a learning tool. So you cannot learn or get trained if you don't have right tools. The better tools you have, that means you can perform your task better. This is very important. Getting the right tools in the start of your learning is very important. And on the other side, your training include everything from a book and from a software, video, manual, handout notes, infographics. They're all one. Audiobook and user manuals, YouTube video, everything is included nowadays. Teachers are not limited to the training source anymore. And when you get to the how to phase, then you learn basic use of those tools, which you get from the manuals, and the teacher also train you. But when you come to things which you want to perform, but there's no tool available and there's no training available, so you come up with your own techniques. Either you borrow from expert or guru, or you develop your own, then you become one of them as well. These techniques are very much subjective and situational. Whatever when they say necessity is the mother of all sciences, that's where these techniques are developed. And there's a creative use of those tools, especially as I said before, when you combine two tools or three tools to achieve something. So as a three tool become logically one tool for them, and comes with experience. For example, this slideshow, I wrote somewhere, I designed somewhere, and record somewhere, and now it become a technique. And I put the AI questions there in another one. So this is by the experience I developed this to get a better learning outcome. And it's not end of it, it could be better and better. So basically, tools save you time and increase the quality. That's the two main purpose of it. Sometimes you don't save time, but the quality is very much more. Still, it's a better technique of using it. And the last one is very important. That's a thing nowadays very much important, is the growth mindset with the consistency. If you learn some tool and say, "Oh, done it," you do basic thing. That's what we do in the study. Oh, learn about Excel, made a couple of spreadsheets. Okay, I've done it. I learned Word, type a letter, that's it. But we never keep going. Let's make a book. I done the book. Let's make a book. Or let me use Word as a presenting tool. Or let's just save as a PDF. Because we don't get into the doing part, or delivery part. You never get to develop a temperament. Temperament only comes when you're continuously doing things in a practical world. Naturally, people demand different delivery of the same thing. They will ask you to improve on it because, for example, you learn how to plant a plant. You sow a plant, the plant grow there, you put it there, done. But if somebody asks you, can you have 100 plants, then your mind will go, okay, I need to think differently. I can't do one plant at a time the way I did it. So this is where you need to showing up and doing the work repeatedly with the improved quality. And that's where you challenge you yesterday. Say, look, I done this yesterday. It was okay, but can I do better? It's no stress, and it's just a passion to develop. Okay, if I want to grow in a life, I need to grow mentally, I need to grow physically, not in a belly, but strong, because every strong brain or a powerful brain or a stable brain need a strong shoulder to carry around. So these are the 4 T's, and I will show you this a little bit more. We come back to it, but I'll give you this. This is a mathematical matrix I was developing I could play with it. It's interactive, by the way. I can just go and change these numbers, but I'm just showing you this is all multiplied by your life energy. All right, if you have a good tool, good training, good techniques, you keep coming every day, but you're sick, you're on a stretcher, so productivity is 0, or you are having a headache, all these things will be useless. So if the person has let's say out of 100 his tools are 50, if you gauge it to make it and he got a good training, but he got no techniques, means he's in the school, he's a hard worker, he's coming every day to do this, he's a hard worker, so his productivity score is 25,000. On the other side, he got a best tool, but his teachers or trainer is not good, or the resource is not good, but instead he got gurus who can help him to give a ready-made stuff. So okay, use these techniques, you can and use it. So he didn't go proper training using it, and he's a hard worker as well, and not a hard worker in a side, like he's a very regular doing his things. Even though he's not very strong mentally, he still get the similar score. So he's a smart, independent learner because he didn't get enough training, but he learned from videos and YouTube or something, because he's getting techniques from gurus. And on the other side, if somebody got a okay tool, 50% training, got a similar thing, but his temperament. But on the other side, he's very much spending or coming. He's got a good brain, he still get the smart hard worker approach and get the same productivity. So obviously you can't get everything 100%. If you get it, you will be magician, you will be doing something amazing. We talk about life energy later, it's not a scope of this thing. Now we go to see the little bit practically, just to show it. Okay, here is I pick your brain now. I give you real life example where your teacher or boss give you a flyer, say, look, this is a flyer, you're my assistant, go and create a social media post for WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and also add it to my calendar, obviously software calendar or online calendar. Now I want you to take a pause and answer this question. How will you do? What are your steps? How are you going to do it? And how long you're going to take it? Very important. 2 questions. How will you do it? And how long? Let me write down this one here. Let me try draw on a paper. How long? Keep thinking. Oops, my writing with the mouse is not that great. All right, so I wait for your answer. Great. Let's see how a smart person will do it, a person who with everything, he has a growth mindset. So he did it in 20 seconds. His technique, training is all behind it. All he write down in the Gemini or ChatGPT, write a WhatsApp post with emojis, Facebook and Instagram post with emojis and hashtag, and also put it in my calendar. Based on the flyer provided, I have created calendar event and draft. Let me go through this one. Drafted social media post for this meetup. So this is a meetup. It's a real life example. I actually did. I have the results. It's in my calendar. Anyway, so let's dissect this one. How this mindset works. So if somebody sit down and write on a paper and then type on a laptop and learn how to type and then open Facebook and create a post, and then you come with us, say, I used to use it 2 months ago. I used to use Google Lens to grab a text out of it and then post in the Google Gemini and asked it to create it. Now I simply uploaded the flyer, because they also improved it, and asked it to write a WhatsApp post with emojis, Facebook, and whatever you saw there. So this is the basic standard 40 way and then 40H. And it's not end of it. You will be keep going when the automation comes. And I use it in assistant mode. Very, very important. I review everything. It's great. I review it. So this is the approach. This is the journey you need to start. So it's a mindset. Like everybody used to have mindset is to use Google to search things. Now we ask the task to do the Gemini. So Gemini is new searching tool, but it's not searching tool. It's a solution tool. Assistant should say assistant tool. Solution is something they will do themselves without asking us. So that's about it. This is the journey we want you to come up with, so your productivity increases. If you have any question, comments, please share with me, so we will be learning ourselves as well.
I hope you liked the video and you want ready to go beyond the videos. Join our full self-study master course for the complete 12-week structured semester curriculum. Unlock the professional template, charters, and checklists you need to lead your uni studies. Click the link in the description for exclusive discount code and start your uni study successfully.